Okay, so we said that we thought Beowulf's life was like more of a success because like throughout his like life he like defeated Grendel and then Grendel's mom.
Yeah. Obviously, he had his like fair share of successes in his life. Obviously, like overall, it was successful. I think at the end it got a little bit more rocky, but I mean, if you believed in like weird, then like that was he like knew that was
his
predetermined.
fate, yeah.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
was fate to die.
he like comes in after 12 years, and like basically everybody, like all of the Danes have tried to defeat Grendel, but nobody could, and then he just comes in and like does it in like a day, like no problem, and then goes on to defeat Grendel's mom, like underwater almost for 22 hours.
Like
What?
that's
Merman?
And then whenever he has hunting and it's like melts, it's like dang.
Yeah.
Like dang. That really sucks.
And he also like boasts when he first gets to like the Danes, like about his awesome strength, about his accomplishments before, like how he found beasts, like raided a troll nest, killed sea brutes, and avenged the geese.
I mean, I don't know, did it ever, like, in the story even say, like, what his hopes and dreams are? You know?
Yeah, but it also doesn't, like, ever mention any of his failures. Like, when
Yeah.
does it say, like, oh, but this happened?
Well,
But why would it? Because it's, like, a thing, like...
Whenever he's talking to
Scott's
Unferth,
story.
and Unferth is like, well, you didn't, that like sea swimming battle,
Yeah.
it's like, well, you didn't do very well in that, but then he like justified himself as to why.
He
And it was
justifies
kind
his stuff.
of, like, yeah, it was pretty crazy that he even came out of that alive. So
Yeah, so, like, up until his death, there's not really any, like, specific failure that he ever has. So, like, like, I cannot say that.
The only
I
thing
have
that,
not
like,
had
I
any
could think of is, like,
failures.
that, like, they'd want to, like, leave a legacy, like, a line of people, and, like, the fact that he doesn't have an heir must, like, kind of...
Yeah.
I think it must bother him a little, like, didn't everyone, like, want a son back then, you know what I mean? Like, everyone wanted, like, someone, like, leave their, like, everything to, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, but at that point, he didn't really have anything to leave an heir because his kingdom burned down.
I mean, his
Thane's
name
left.
is remembered, but, like, I think the biggest, like, failure in his life is not leaving an heir, and then, like,
His
the
Thane's
tragedy
leaving.
of his death.
Yeah.
Like,
and
what
how
happened.
Commodus was like,
But I mean, overall, his life was, like, rocked. I mean,
Yeah.
his life was pretty awesome, but just, like, the ending, it's just, like...
yeah.
But, I mean, he
Like he died like the way he
thought
would
he was
want
gonna
to.
die.
Yeah, like, he doesn't think that the way
He doesn't die in,
died
like, a lame
was
way.
bad.
Yeah.
Like, he gets killed by a dragon. Like, he's not like he's, like, trips and falls and, like, hits his head. Like, he gets killed by a dragon.
Yeah, so he believes in weird, and I think, like, if he, like, is okay with his death, there's no
Yeah.
reason for, like, anybody else to.
I think at a very young age, they probably accept the fact that, like, one day, like, they're gonna die, and, like, that's just, like, it's already, like, set in stone. Like, it's not something you can change.
He just did so many successful things. Like, he helped so many people. Like,
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome. Like, he ruled a kingdom for 50 years and had, like, at least at his state, like, there weren't any super big problems. And I'm sure this was quite a difficult task. So,
At the end, like,
Yeah.
he, like, you can, there's a part where, where you can, like, tell that he, like, was having this realization. He said he threw the hero into a deep anguish and darkened his mood, like that everything was gonna end one day. So, like, obviously, like, even though, like, they believe in weird, it doesn't make it any easier. Like, you know, like, no one wants to, like, be like, oh, I'm gonna die and that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
But then he kind of, like, had that realization of, like, so obviously he wasn't, like, completely okay with it, but...
But then also, like, after his death, you can still see, like, how the Geats, like, respected him when they built, like, this huge, like, pyre.
Yeah.
And, like, decked it out with all these, like, armor and stuff. Like, they still respected him. It's not like... I don't consider his life...
I
to be
deem
a
as
failure.
overall success.
yeah.
Overall success, but I mean,
Definitely
everyone
a
has some
success.
failures, but overall success.
Yeah.
Exactly.